Here in Extension, we're lucky to have many authors that we can take advantage of in our programs and get to know, like my friend Carrie Mendez, who's with us today. Thank you so much for being here, Carrie.
Thank you. It's great.
And what I'd like to look at here is, I guess this was your first book you came out with, of several you have now, and this is a Flower Gardener's Top 10 Lists. Tell us what those lists are about.
This book, I wanted to embrace everything from what are great plants in sun to shade and all different groups of plants, you know, your perennials, annuals, shrubs, small trees. But the other half of this book, I wanted to talk about good, organic, sustainable practices for caring for our gardens. You know, the best ways to water your gardens, how to weed your gardens, how to keep Bambi and Thumper, you know, deer and rabbit off your plants. So talking about good garden care practices, working with workhorse plants, and also what to do when in the gardens so that your gardens really are in their best shape year round. I mean, talking about what you do in January even, and different things that would be time well spent for.
So those would be like a list, 10 things to do in January or whatever.
Exactly.
Because you have 70 lists in here. It looks like, yeah, it sounds like a lot, but there's a lot of topics there too to cover. And it's not just those plants. It's garden practices, like you say, as well as plants. And I know you have some color photos of plants here, but a lot of it's just like you are, like, you know, let's just get right to the chase here, and let's, you know, here are the things to do, you know, and just some real good take-home tips, easy to read. And
one of the things I have to just say, because talking about easy to read, I get so many comments about my book, especially this one, that it's so humorous. They just chuckle. I mean, they feel like they're reading something that's fun and laughing as they're reading some of my things about the chipmunks or whatever. And I wanted to spin a lot of humor. We want to have nice gardens. We want to enjoy it. Want to make good choices.
Well, I think, you know, that's part of you, and, you know, and just having, and like you say, you've got to have fun gardening and not get too carried away with it or get too uptight about it. And also, you are a gardener. You do a lot of this stuff yourself. You have your gardens pictured, and so you're writing from real first-hand experience, which I think is very valuable.
Yeah, I'm a self-taught gardener. I've learned from great people like yourselves and others. I've come up through the ranks with a lot of dirt under the nails and learned from successes.
Well, I think that's one of the
failures.
best ways. And so thank you so much for sharing all these tips. I look forward to looking through a lot of these, and hope the viewers can too. And thank you so much for watching today on Across the Fence. For University of Vermont Extension, I'm Leonard Perry.